Thanksgiving break. Christmas season is finally here and we begin counting down the weeks until vacation. This week we'll be discussing the 5th grade's bowling trip, Christmas in Elizabeth, and the opening of Chestnut Mountain.
Last Tuesday, the 5th grade class went on a bowling trip through the physical education program to Stockton Bowling Lanes. In gym class, they learned bowling form and technique as well as how to keep score. This is one of the many activities that Mr. Knauer has available for the elementary students to participate in. Now here's to Kelly.
Thanks, girls. I'm here with Olivia Haas and Danae Kloss. So how did you like the bowling with Mr. Knauer?
It was fun.
Good. And how about you?
I thought it was really fun to bowl.
And did you guys understand the scoring and everything with bowling?
Yeah, most of it. I did.
And was the bowling fun, and did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it a lot, too.
Thanks, girls. Now I'm here with Adam Holcomb and Hampton Pecci. And how did you guys like the bowling with Mr. Knauer?
I found it very fun and interesting. It was a good time to help keep score and study math, too.
Nice.
I think it was really fun that we got a bowl, and, well, we just had a lot of fun bowling and figuring out the scorecards.
And so you guys understood the scoring and were really enjoying the bowling as well?
Yeah, some of the times were hard because you got like multiple strikes and then spares, so sometimes it got a little challenging, but I think we handled it.
I think it was really fun figuring out the scorecards because then you get to do math and you can have fun with bowling at the same time.
That's great. Thanks, boys. Now back to the newsroom.
As Thanksgiving comes to a close, the community is beginning to prepare for Christmas in Elizabeth. This upcoming weekend, Elizabeth will put on a Christmas walk through town. This encourages people to shop and support local businesses. The area church groups have food booths. The museums of Elizabeth will be open, and Santa will be in the train depot where children are able to tell him what they want for Christmas and drop off their letters. It used to be a Saturday event, and this year the town is trying something new. Friday night, the stores will be lit up and open until 9 p.m. for all Christmas shoppers. As seen, Elizabeth has new banners and decorations, so be sure to come out and shop locally and enjoy the night.
I'm here with Diane Sapira, my mom, and a member of the Christmas in Elizabeth committee. So it used to be called the Christmas Walk. Why did they change the name?
Well, we changed the name, as a committee decided to change the name on it, basically is because we want to emphasize the village of Elizabeth itself. The Christmas Walk was just too general, so now we call it Christmas in Elizabeth.
Cool. So when are you guys judging for the Christmas decorations?
Well, the judging is happening on Thursday evening, and it'll be approximately 5 o'clock. We have both the businesses in town that are competing and also a residential area. And it seems like this year we're getting a great deal more both businesses and residential people.
So what are some of the events for Friday night?
Friday night is going to be our kickoff evening. The stores will be open from 5 until 9 p.m., so if you're around, check it out. Also, a special thing going on is at 6 p.m., and that's the lighting of the Christmas tree at the Memorial Park. And along with that will be you have to cut on that one. Let's see. It's going to be the River Ridge School chorus will be singing, along with several of the churches are coming together to also sing to participate in it. So with that, it'll be the big kickoff for the evening.
All right, so it's happening on Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday night is a huge time of event. It starts off at 9 o'clock. All the stores will be open from 9 until about 8 o'clock in the evening, so you can shop all day long. At 9:30 over at the Elizabeth Township Public Library will be Mrs. Santa Claus, and she will be there to read stories to the children. And at 10 o'clock, from 10 until 1, over at the Great Chicago Railway Museum will be Santa Claus, Santa, and he'll be there from 10 until 1. And when you're there, that is sponsored by the Lions Club here in the Village of Elizabeth. And there'll be little goodie baskets for the children. Also, we'll be collecting letters for Santa that we'll be picking up. So that's exciting for the children.
And Santa's writing back this year?
And Santa is writing back this year, so that's really exciting. And also, the museums will be open. It'll be the Elizabeth Historical Society will have their building open, along with the Railroad Museum. We'll have the Apple River Fort Interpretive Center will be open, and they'll be doing Christmas of that time period from 1832. And then the 1876 Banworth House and Museum will be open for tours, along with a new museum that's coming into town, and that's the Planetary Studies Foundation Earth and Space Science Museum. The lower level will be open for it. And also at 6 p.m. on Saturday evening, we'll have some of the churches come back and they'll be singing along with some of the chorus people from the River Ridge. But we'll be doing this year, the first time, the Yule Log Burn. So if you are excited and want to participate, afterwards there's going to be a little bit of a party, and that'll be over at the new facility at the PSF office at 115 North Main, which is the old design mill building.
All right, that sounds like a lot of fun. Everyone should check it out. Back to the girls.
A major local attraction in Joe Daviess County is Chestnut Mountain Resort. The slopes opened on November 29th and were already packed with skiers and snowboarders. This week, they have been closed due to snowmaking and maintenance, but opened this morning at 9 a.m. Lift tickets are currently only $20 until December 15th, and be sure to visit the Farside Terrain Park when it opens. It was recently awarded the top terrain park in the Midwest. Here's Kelly with some thoughts from skiers and snowboarders.
Thanks. I'm here with Carter, Caleb, and Colton. And are you excited that Chestnut is open so early this year?
Oh, yeah.
Caleb, what is your favorite thing to do out on the slopes?
Well, I like to mess around the park and learn new tricks with friends.
Awesome. And you all teach the younger kids when they come out to ski and snowboard. So what do you teach them?
Well, most of them never ski before, so just the basics on like getting started. Trying to get them down the hill without falling over, keeping them.
Pizza, French fry.
Thanks, guys. Now back to the newsroom.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Austin, why didn't you wait for me? What are you doing? Our Illinois History Fair project is ruined now. That's not what I wanted. Stop! What are you doing?
Mr. Dipper, you act like a diva when you're hungry. Eat a senior candy bar. Better?
Better.
And now here's to sports. Thanks, guys. Last week, both the boys and girls competed in their turkey tournaments. The boys' tournament was held here at River Ridge, and the girls headed to Dakota for their tournament. The River Ridge Lady Cats finished the Dakota Turkey Tournament with a record of 2-3, defeating both Akron and North Boone. The Lady Cats also traveled to Stockton on Tuesday to take on the Lady Blackhawks. The Cats finished the game by defeating the Blackhawks by only 2 points. This, however, was the Lady Cats' first conference win, leaving them at 1-0 in the conference. The Lady Cats also played against the Leewood Panthers on Thursday night, and we will have the scores from that game in next week's episode. Next week, the Lady Cats will play Potosi and Scales Mountain. Keep in mind that the girls usually play their games at River Ridge, so this will be a change for the girls. They will also head to West Carroll to take on the Lady Thunder on Friday, so be sure to tune in to next week's episode from the results from all of those games. So Katie, how is the boys' season going so far?
The boys finished out their turkey tournament going 3-1, beating Orangeville, Scales Mountain, and Durand, and falling just short to Milledgeville. This week, the boys played Forreston on Wednesday and took a hard loss with a score of 41-61. Tonight, the boys will be traveling to Fulton to take on the Steamers, and Saturday, the boys will also be competing in the Eastland Shootout, where they will be playing Kewanee-Weathersfield. We hope to see great results from those games.
Thanks, Katie. Now back to you guys.
Thanks, guys. Now here's to weather.
Thanks, guys. Today's high is 18 with a low of 6. It's going to be partly cloudy, and there's a 10% chance of rain. It's going to be super cold this weekend, so you better bundle up, like me. Saturday is going to be sunny, if that's what you want to call it, and there's a 10% chance of precipitation with a high of 19 and a low of 12. Sunday is going to have a 30% chance of snow with a high of 28 and a low of 16. Monday, don't forget about school, is going to be a high of 21 and a low of 7, partly cloudy with a 10% chance of rain or snow. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Lauren. And now here's to current events.
We're current events. I'm Micah.
I'm Jacob.
Gavin. Critics are warning about what they see as the folly of the new Common Core academic standards, which are designed to prepare students for college or a job by the time they graduate from high school. Standards are being implemented in 45 states and the District of Columbia, but critics say they were written to prepare students for college and not teach them how to think.
Just recently, most of you probably have heard the train wreck in New York, where a passenger train derailed, killing 4 people. One of the passengers, a doctor, was on TV and said he remembers the train wreck as, the train ride as relaxing. And just as he shut his eyes and slowly started to fall asleep, the train started to shake, and all of a sudden it was tipped over, and it was silent for a few seconds, and then all of a sudden there was screams, and he said he was astonished how fast the fire and EMS and police personnel responded. So we thank them too. But yeah, bad train wreck in New York, 4 people died, and the train wreck is still under investigation. Jacob?
Amazon is in the process of coming up with drones that will hopefully deliver packages to your house, which will save time and gas for the UPS man to come and deliver the package to your house.
Thanks, boys, and now here's to Aaron with announcements.
Thanks, guys. Mrs. Tippett wants to remind her speech team to keep practicing. Permission slips for the senior class trips are due Friday. Also, senior slideshow pictures are due before December 13th. NHS will be having a meeting coming up next Wednesday during the last 10 minutes of 6th hour. Illinois History Fair, keep working on your stuff. Section 4 is due soon. And 9 weeks projects are due the week of December 16th. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Aaron. And now to Mr. Vandigo's joke of the week.
Hey, Kyle.
What?
Did you hear about the guy that lost his left leg and his left arm in a car crash?
No, how is he?
He's all right now.
What do you think of that joke?
I really liked it.
You liked it?
No, I just wanted to see what you'd say if I said I did.
Well, don't forget Christmas in Elizabeth this weekend.
Thanks for watching, and as always, we'll try to do better next time.